musculoskeletal diseases, which is non-infectious, but again, it was emerging during the past 3 decades, and the people, the health planner, they were thinking that the environmental factors played the role in that.
And now we are seeing them not only for old people.
What they call it now an epidemic. If you speak about epidemic in the epidemiology means the science of diseases, or science of prevalence and determinants of diseases.
I don't get it. Is it because of the things we eat?
I mean, it's all the environmental factors. It's something, the air we breathe, the food we eat, the environment where we are, the sun we are exposed to, where we from allergy, for example. The world now became industrialized, rather. I mean, with a lot of exhaust fumes here and there, and of course, definitely as a mass media, people you heard about ozone and the problems of the globe.
I'm going to take the risk of getting fired tonight and asking you to make a statement for the shababs who smoke. Okay?
I mean, you are right. I mean, smoking is one of the most modifiable risk factors. Of course, we have another risk factor, which is alcohol consumption. Which alhamdulillah is less here in our Islamic societies. However, it's here. Addictive sort of substance, rather.
Yeah, and now, Dr. Omar, we are coming to, you come to the preventive measure to such illness. What can we do to prevent dealing with this illness from the start?
So I asked about the risk factors, so obviously.
Oh, yes. we have an old saying, a golden rule, that prevention always better than cure.
Yes. Yeah.
And they found there are interesting stories about prevention. States in the 80s, when they found you know how much the bed in the CCU, like cardiac center, what we have seen just right now, how much really cost? Something like 1,000 to 2,000, and the patient cost almost 1,000 every day, if you calculate it. The states, they calculated that there are over admission. The CCU, the ICU, the intensive care units are full of people. They made as a preventive sort of measures, and they made it as made a time frame for almost 10 years. They started to have a campaign against smoking, against sedentary. prevalence of these diseases, which, I mean, brings us to a very bad prognosis. What will happen to those people when they reach to 50 or 60?
Okay, yeah.
I mean, this is one of very sort of, it's a very red flag. And by the way, economy and the expenditure will be much on health. I mean, in the next 2 or 3 decades.
Oh.
Okay, tell me more. I was visiting they have like 3 gyms or something. I mean, right now our live show is from a gym. There's a lot of efforts to actually counterattack such, you know, stats, I guess.
Oh yes, oh yes. I mean, you are right. I mean, these are those gyms and centers are these are